You are tuned in, of course, to the Live Radio Show. We got Melek Ra in the building. We just heard a body talk.
How y'all feeling out there?
Also, we can make my body talk.
What?
I'm just kidding. Just kidding, people.
Hold on.
Just kidding.
God, and the topic is about sex today. We about to have some problems.
This show is always in the gun. God.
Digging in.
Oh my God, she got the camera on all our snacks. Had to
No, I want her to get those peanuts. Body talking make you lose your peanuts.
This is how I have good shows. Okay?
From peanuts.
I'm advertising for peanuts. It starts with P, so I picked them up.
The P show,
the
peanuts.
Oh my God.
The P show is the Peanuttiest, sponsored by Peanuttles.
That's one of our sponsors. One.
Yes.
All right, what's up, Melek?
You know her short-term memory is not good.
Nah, I'm good.
Rah-rah.
I'm
What's
good,
up,
man?
man?
Just busy, just ripping and running, just working. You know how we got to do to get what we trying to get. That's all.
That's right.
Yeah.
We played Garnett. You and Garnett Bolden's song "Body Talk." How did y'all end up collabing?
I met Garnett a couple years back through a mutual friend of ours, and I heard him sing. The first time I heard him sing was a cappella.
Yeah.
And I had just wrote that song, Body Talk, but I needed a singer for the hook. And as soon as I heard him sing, I was like, I'm gonna holler.
Was you thinking of a girl though at first, a female?
Nah.
No.
I knew I wanted a male singer, and so when I heard him sing, I was like, that's it right there.
I love it. I love his voice.
Yeah, he phenomenal. In the studio, like, he went in there, he recorded all his takes or whatever. Like, he one of the easiest R&B artists that I ever had to work with, because he know how to blend with his own voice. You don't got to tell him, no, you too high, you too low. This how the hook need to go. Boom. So it was good.
All right, so you're originally from Delaware.
Yeah.
When did you move to VA?
2000.
You like it here better, don't you?
I like it here much better than where I moved
Because
from.
that's kind of quiet.
Yeah, where I moved from was like a small town. Like, you ride by 13 on the highway, like 5 minutes, you didn't pass it. You don't even know you just rode through it.
I remember I go down 13 and I got to turn right on another spot to get to the casino.
To I know what you're talking
casino
about.
down there.
I know what casino.
Dover Downs.
Yeah. So
I'm
where I'm at,
13.
where I'm at is a little south, a little farther south than there.
All right, so you said you like VA better.
Yeah.
All right, now when you moved to VA, is that when you got into rap?
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, like, literally, like, as soon as I moved to VA, I moved in with my cousin, and he was already involved with the music. So he was involved with some cats that had been doing it for like at least like a decade, since they was like little kids. So like, I came up around a lot of people that was already high caliber. So it really pushed me. It pushed me real fast to where I'm at now.
Okay, so you started off writing poetry though.
I started off writing raps and kind of poems like here and there.
You didn't know what it was?
Yeah. The raps, I knew they was for songs, and the poems, I knew they was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and that was when you were younger though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or when I was real young, like when I was little, like 9, 10 years old. Like when I was in church, I used to write my own poems. They'd give everybody poems every year.
Okay.
And one year I just told them I don't want their poem, I'm going to write my own.
At church?
Yeah.
Why don't you some? You're gonna tell them how to run their church.
I didn't even think about it. It dawned on me like a couple years ago.
As you get older, like, I don't like y'all poems.
The rhyming been in me since back then.
Yeah.
I never tied it together.
Now, you said you came from an abusive parent household.
Yeah.
Would you say that is why you were writing so much? Is that a way to get away from that?
It probably has something to do with it, because, you know, writing helps you get stuff off your chest, you know. It's kind of therapeutic, especially like a lot of songs I make. Sometimes I sit back and listen to them, and I know when I wrote them directed towards helping other people, you know, and then I go back and listen to the song, and it's like it's talking to me.
Was it ever about your situation?
Oh yeah, I got plenty of songs that's real descriptive of that situation that I was in.
Well, what advice would you give to someone that's currently going through that, like in the home, you know, watching stuff in their household? Like,
the main thing I would tell somebody that's going through that is just don't let it change who you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't take what happened in your childhood with you into your adulthood. You know, because if you analyze most people, most of their problems come from whatever happened to them when they was kids. So the biggest piece of advice I could say, because me, I should have ended up a statistic. I should be like a woman abuser and blah, 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 because my dad was a woman abuser.
But you just sat there and you saying
Yeah, I should probably be abusive to my kids, but I don't do nothing.
But it just makes you not want to be that person.
Yeah, that, exactly.
Which is
like my dad
the
taught me
way
how to
most
be a
people
man,
should.
but he just taught me what not to be. You know, so me looking at him, I was just like, as long as I don't be like that, then I'll end up pretty good.
So when you moved here, were you still dealing with that?
Nah.
Okay,
so he was out of the picture when I was like 13.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do y'all still have a relationship?
I talk to him every now and then. He still ain't grown up yet. You know what I'm saying? I wish
the best. Your dad.
Yeah. He tried to school me about some stuff.
You know the camera's rolling, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He know.
Be the, oh, that's how you doing me.
Nah, he know. Hey, it is what it is. If you did it, you know what I'm saying, own up to it. But I talk to him every now and then. My siblings, they don't really talk to him because of what happened.
Yeah.
But I talk to him, but you know, he still need to grow. I just wish him the best. Like I don't hold no resentment. Like I used to be like have anger problems because of what happened, but
of course
I let go of it though. Like I forgave him for all of the stuff he did, because the best thing he could have did for me was conception. After that, I got this. You know what I'm saying?
Now, not only do you rap, you're an engineer.
Yeah.
What do you like doing most?
I like performing the most, being an artist, but I do producing a little bit. I haven't produced in a while.
Okay.
Because I'm working with a producer right now. But engineering, honestly, engineering is tedious. Like, it ain't that I engineer because I love engineering. I like the end result, but like sitting there like tweaking it.
Yeah, I be watching y'all like, who do it?
And then I'm writing the song, and I'm recording myself, you know what I'm saying? So I push and record, then I go in the booth, spit my verse, come out, mix it down. So it's time consuming.
So what type of music would you say you have? Like, what direction do you go with?
Man,
we gonna get out of it when we listen to our album?
Whatever you want to get out of it, for real. I mean, I'm all over the place. I got a couple pop songs that I'm working on. I do a lot of R&B, hip hop collabos. I got straight, you know, raw street music, you know, grinding or whatever, you know, just concepts, stories. I mean, anything, fast, slow. I rap fast, I rap slow. I mean, so I'm literally all over the place. It's just whatever the situation calls for, then that's what type of music I'm gonna do.
Are you happy with being independent, or would you like to go major in a major league?
I'm happy with being independent myself.
No.
The only, you know, of course, the biggest problem for most people is capital, and that's the reason why a lot of people feel like they need the majors. Which it is, you know, they got the connection, you know, they got the clout, but it's a whole lot of other stuff that come with the majors. For me, that I don't want no parts of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with the independent route. It's a lot harder work.
Money like that though.
Yeah, you can.
You know,
it's a lot harder in the beginning. It's like a lot harder work, you know, getting to where you need to get to. But I think, you know, when you get there, it'll be more worth it than going the other route.
That's true. That's how I feel. I'm with you, and I don't do no. I'm not in the music industry.
That's what's up.
Yeah. All right, if you had one artist that you could perform with, who would it be?
I would have to say Mary J. Blige.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. She hot.
Yeah.
Mary look good too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Mary look good right now.
Yeah. It's a lot of artists that wouldn't mind performing, like especially high energy performers like Busta Rhymes, Eminem. You know, people that be coming with that high energy on stage.
So, tell us about nightlife.
Nightlife, basically, it just kind of sums up the whole nightlife scene that we be involved with. You know, some of my peers or whatever. You know, hustling. You know, going to the mall, getting fresh. You know, go to the club, buying out bottles at the bar. You know, the whole typical nightlife. You know, hustler club scene. It's like an anthem type song. But Lil Streets made that track for me back in '09, and he got killed back in '09. So that's the main reason why I rock that song, because I'm just showing my respect to him. So it was definitely a good look.
Well, we're going to go into your song Nightlife, but before we go into that, tell us about any upcoming shows or events that you have and how can we contact you?
Basically, y'all can contact me on Reverb Nation is the best way to keep up with the show schedule, because I got all my shows, upcoming shows is constantly updated on there. It's reverbnation.com/Melek Ra, MELEKRA. Upcoming shows, we got a couple shows coming up in Maryland. Basically, we gonna be in this 150-mile radius. So I mean, basically just Google Melek Ra, find me on Reverb Nation.
Right, Google me.
I mean, for real, like I ain't lying. Like the first 10 pages, you can't miss it.
That's right.
So,
You got any advice for upcoming artists?
I got a couple pieces of advice. The first one is a lot of people need to really evaluate the reason why they're doing the music or why they want to be an artist. Because there's a lot of people out here that's doing it, and I got to be honest, I'm not trying to hate on nobody, but they just kind of like in the way. They're not serious about what they're doing. You see it all the time, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to call nobody out, but if you performing on stage and you get off and nobody don't know how to get up with you after that, then you just kind of wasting your time, If you don't understand that you're going to need a team in place to make it happen, you think you're just going to do it all by yourself, you got the wrong idea. So, and for me, being a real artist, stuff like that is making it harder for the artists that really do have talent, that really are doing it for the passion of the music. And of course, we all want to get paid for what we like doing, so I do it for the money too, but that's my main piece of advice to upcoming artists. And if you do got skills and talent, work hard. You got to work hard. Like, you got to be willing to work harder than everybody else in your own mind. It might be somebody that is working harder than you, but if you feel like that, then that means you just need to work harder.
All right, y'all, we're going to go into Nightlife. Make sure you follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, Melek Ra, Melek_Ra.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah, this that nightlife. This what we do when the street lights come on, you know what I'm saying? We out here grinding, we out here clubbing. This when all the robberies take place, all the homicides go down. Yeah, this when the cops is on red alert, cause they already know. This when the city come alive. I'm grinding, I hustle, addicted to the life. Hit the mall, hit the club, showing off the ice. Hit the bar, couple shots, got me feeling nice. Trying to see if I could possibly get on tonight. Hey, I'm grinding, I hustle, addicted to the life. Hit the mall, hit the club, showing off the ice. Hit the bar, couple shots, got me feeling nice. Trying to see if I could possibly get on tonight.